Well, Pete, firstly, you look well rested, important to recharge after that hectic start. How have you spent your past few weeks?
Yeah, it's been nice to get away from the game. Playing back-to-back seasons, obviously with Australia and England, it can get quite tiring. So to have that little break at the start of the T20 Blast was really refreshing, and I've been able to get away with the family and have a nice holiday, get a little bit of sun, and just have a few days where not worrying about being anywhere, not worrying about facing a ball or changing fields or doing anything like that. So nice to have that mental reset, but back into it now and ready to go.
I'm sure you were casting an eye on the T20 stuff and seeing the momentum that's again snowballed from what we did in the 4-day stuff.
Yeah, it's been great to watch the boys in the T20 format. I think, yeah, they've carried in that momentum that we had from the championship block, but they've also done it in their way. They've been sticking to their processes and not getting too worried when things haven't gone right. From outside looking in, it looks like they've stayed really calm during those pressure situations and have been able to make those important calls, important decisions at the right time during a high pressure game.
And now, of course, switching back to 4-day cricket, the mental battle that comes with that, obviously contrasting to T20. What is that challenge like for the modern cricketer? Yeah,
it is very tough to go from format to format, especially so quickly over here in the county season. So, we've just had a little conversation this morning about what it felt like when we were playing championship cricket and trying our hardest to switch our mind back to our processes, because they are slightly different to T20 cricket, and then just that challenge of just being better and better for longer and longer. The game is allowed to be slower in championship cricket, so we'll just try and build as much pressure as we possibly can and stick to what we know. And if the result takes care of itself, hopefully, but if it doesn't go our way, as long as we play the way we want to play, we'll still be happy when we're out there.
It was a relentless start to the season in those 7 weeks, but a highly successful one. You must be very proud of your team in that time. What was the standout elements for you?
Obviously incredibly proud of how this squad has played together. But I think the standout as a group has just been our buy-in to our process. We've had conversations throughout the off-season and the pre-season about how we wanted to play our cricket and what our brand of cricket was going to be. And it's all good and well having those conversations, but if you don't buy into it and you don't do that, then they're pointless. So the way the squad has been happy to work hard so that their mate up the other end can get the rewards, how we're celebrating each other's success and how we want to do well for our mates, I think has been incredible, and something that we'll obviously try and continue throughout this block as well. But it can be tough, and we're in the middle of the season at the moment, and there's fatigue starts to set in and stuff like that. So it can be a tough time of the season.
And one change we'll see in this round of fixtures is the Kookaburra ball being introduced again. It's always getting conversation sparked in England. What are the differences presented with that make of ball? Yeah,
it is an interesting one with the Kookaburra coming in, and especially this time of the season as well, when there's a bit more sunshine and it's been a bit hotter and a little bit drier. So potentially there's a spin element that comes into it. It may not seem around for as long as a duke ball, but there also may be a little bit of reverse swing with the Kookaburra. So there's just a few challenges out there that hopefully we're ready for, but we're just going to stick to our processes, what we've been doing with the duke ball, and hopefully that puts us in good stead with the Kookaburra.
And will that sort of influence your thinking perhaps with sort of squad? I know that Ian Holland's away in America at the moment, Josh Hull not quite fit. The five-seamers approach has worked so well, but spin could come into it, as you say. Yeah, that's why we've got Trev in the squad. Spin can obviously play a part this time of year anyway, with it being so hot and dry. But yeah, the Kookaburra ball not seeming around for as long, we may need to look to spin. So we'll assess that. We'll have a look at the wicket tomorrow morning and get a feel for what we want to do.
But yeah, I feel like with the squad that we've got at the moment, we've got the options to go both ways, whether we want to stick with the seamers or bring in that option of a spinner.
And just finally, another chance to play here at Upton Steel County Ground, where we've won 6 games now in a row across all competitions. We've really made that a fortress this year, haven't we, with our fans and the formulas in place here?
Yeah, it's been really nice. I think the feeling around the ground at the moment is pretty special. The fans have obviously been incredible. The way they're coming down and supporting and cheering and getting around us has been amazing. And they don't just do it here at Grace Road. They also still do it travelling around the whole country for us. So yeah, we're really lucky with the fan base that we've got here and how much support we're getting, and then just an understanding of what we're trying to do here at the ground and how we want to play our cricket. So yeah, it's been really nice, and if we can just continue playing the way we want to play here, then hopefully those results take care of themselves.